can I call? 'Cause you're sweet like your sun is a blue. Can I call you? Alrighty, I'm done. I had to do my little singing. But let's just get right on into it. Let me fix my little undershirt on here. You know, I gotta look a little presentable on the camera. So even though it don't really matter, I ain't outside. What's up, y'all? This is Marlan'are, and I am back with another video. And today, y'all, y'all, my stuff is discharged. My stuff is discharged. What I said was, my stuff is discharged. My stuff is discharged. My stuff is discharged. What I said was, my stuff is discharged. 'Cause you're sweet like your summer and blue. My dang on chapter 7 is discharged as of 7:53 Wednesday evening, 7:53 p.m. My stuff was discharged. My chapter 7 bankruptcy has been discharged. Yo, I'm so dang excited. Cause you see like the sun blue. Alright, I'm done. Shoot. I'm freaking doing too much. But yeah, that stuff got discharged. My dang on stuff, Curly. I look like Jimmy Neutron mother. Had that little hairdo and you kind of folded up a little bit. But yeah, y'all, I'm so happy. I'm free. But it feels good to be discharged. You learn your lesson. You learned that lesson to whatever thing you're gonna do in your credit, make sure you can afford it. That's it. Make sure you can afford that dang on credit stuff. That stuff that you pulling on your credit. That stuff you clicking on there. That stuff you tapping on that screen and you just applying. Make sure that you can afford it. Because like I say, it ain't a good feeling. So them people can't come after me no more, y'all. Oh, I'm discharged. I'm discharged. Discharged. But yeah, I'm so happy. Y'all, please, don't be like me, because I didn't listen. I should listen to my dang on parents. My mother, when she was telling me when I was 17, 18 years old, you said, Janelle, don't you get no dang on car loan. You might as well go to an auction. Your people know this, your family member type stuff. Because they got a little Ford Escape. About 6,000. They got black rims. It's nice and everything. I should just listen. I don't know, for some reason, it just felt good that you could get something on your credits. It seemed like that it was, ethical and logical and just pure when you just apply for something. But now it's more so what you could afford. You have to apply for something that you know that you can pay back for sure. Like, if you're looking for a car loan, first timers, look from ranges 6 to 10,000, 6K to 10K, 10K max to start off. And it really, I'm not going to really say if you just get good checks. Say if you get like 2,500,000, that's a 2,500. You get 2,500 a week for each, each check you get paid 2,500 a week. But you get paid every 2 weeks, right? So this, however the fuck. You get paid $2,500 a week. Let's just say your rent is $900 a month. You ain't got no car yet, right? You ain't got no car. Your rent is $900 a month. Plus that other shit you gotta pay, all that fees and utilities and electricity. Let's say, 900 plus the dang electricity and all that stuff, the fees and stuff with your apartment. Time plus times the rent, all that stuff goes. Okay, you got that. You got an iPhone 16. That mug probably like $150 a month or something. What else? Okay, you ain't going to college. Most people ain't really in college, so that. Add that up. Listen, just because your check is good, you have to be able to afford it. Come on now. Nothing is guaranteed. Like, just because you couldn't afford that $55,000 truck, that $85,000 truck, the Navigator, or that $90,000 Lincoln Aviator, or that $55,000 to $60,000 Lincoln Nautilus. It does not mean that you can get it. Just because you got good credit, just because you got an 850, however, 800 credit score, and your stuff, you only probably gonna be paying like $400, $300 a month for it. Plus insurance. That still does not matter. You have to actually make sure that you can afford it. Like if you was to lose that job, you would still be able to hold it down, type of stuff. Like, because like I said, that's not really including the maintenance. You got the maintenance on that car. There's something gonna go bad. The freaking leaks. You might have like a freaking engine leak, transmission leak, coil leak. If that's the thing, brake leak, coolant. You got all this type of stuff that can go wrong with the vehicle. You have to really make sure that you can afford it. You hear me? You gotta have some money stacked. So I give you 6,000 to 13,000 max. Do not go up to 15,000. I feel like that's a good enough. That's a good loan right there. For a first timer, 13,000. And let's say you get paid $1,675, $1,625, and you basically average around $25,000 a year. You get paid working at your 9-to-5 job, $25K. You have to be looking like around $13,000 for that car. $6,000 to $13,000. Because like I say, some people could just, they just think, oh yeah, I can do credit, I can do this, I can do that. No, you can't. You can't. You got good credit. That's good. You can pay your bills on time. But you got to look at it like this. If you could afford all that stuff, why don't you just buy it in cash? Don't buy no flashy vehicle, okay? Please don't. You got good credit or whatever. You got a warranty. Sometimes the warranties don't cover every darn thing on that dang truck, that car. Okay? It just doesn't. But my advice would be, like I just said, make sure that it's a decent loan. Don't get no $25,000, $30,000 loan, no $40,000 loan, honey. Don't do that. It's not good. When I first started my little loan, when I first got my official grands of loan, like 10,000, I think 10,500, $10,900, I believe. I had a 09 Avenger, and it was a 2009 Avenger SXT. It was silver. It was very nice. Barely even freaking scratches of paint on that mug. Clean. $135,000 though. But listen, that car was good. And the reason why I was like 10,900 is because I had my credit score was like at 520, 530. That's why that stuff was a little more. So I was paying $215 every 2 weeks. So I was paying $400 a month on that car. But I mean, I didn't really have to do too much to that car. That car was good. The only thing that made my car not start was the alternator. The alternator went out at 160 something thousand. So that's a very much good time lift. Like I got that car when it had like 135, 150,000, and was it a year later or was that the 2 year mark later? 1.5. I was driving along that car too. When I tell I drove that car to Georgia, yes, Georgia. And when I'm saying I didn't even do too much to that car. All I did was change the oil, and that's it. I didn't get no freaking wheel alignments like that or nothing. I'm serious. I'm so serious. I'm saying, y'all think, oh, it's no. You have to go to the right people though. I went to the right way. When I tell you, I'm looking like that was the best loan. Like when my car was falling apart, really on me, at 199,000 miles on it, I had got that car in 21, and wait a minute, no, I'm lying. Got that car in 2019, and 22, I got a new car. Was that right? Let me see. Yep. I had that car in August 2019, and I got a new vehicle in 22 of October. That car had 199,000 miles on it. Only thing that I messed up on, I didn't have no experience. I was young. I wish I would have known this. I was adding oil on top of dirty oil. It was at the point I got tired of going to oil. I'm like, change my oil. My dumb self put some oil with old oil. Basically, without, going underneath the car, taking a little piece off, draining the old oil, I would just add some oil in it. And the car eventually just wouldn't start. It took a while, like I'm saying, that was a very good ass, strong ass, goddamn, Mopar, Dodge, Avenger. Like it most definitely was Avenger with that mug, because that car, like I say, it never disappointed me. Little ignition coil stuff. This stuff getting a little sidetracked, but I mean, this still about my stuff. This is talking about my loan and my credit. But anyways, like I say, that car was amazing. I drove that car to Atlanta. When I tell you it got me there with no problems. Gas, I probably got gas about 3 times or something like that, 2 times. I got gas in Kentucky, I believe, or something like that. That car, like I say, that old ass car was good. I probably had like around 150,000 miles on it when I went to Georgia. Yep, that was a good car. But like I say, let me go back to this. Make sure y'all, like me, if I get any car loan on my credit, that mug gonna be like 13,000. I don't want to even get over 15 because that stuff look a little too far. 6,000 to 13,000 plus 100. 6,000 to 1,300, 13,500, like that. But yeah, like I say, be smart. Be very smart with it. I feel like you don't really gotta have savings, but you can. But you should. Like if you save up for something, make sure you save up a good $3K for a car, $1,500 to put it down on it, and the rest of it, for the car. Like ain't no play money, ain't no food, ain't no going out buying clothes. No, save that other half for that car too, just in case. You gotta just save a little extra. But like I say, that's pretty much it, y'all. Never again would I do that. The last loan I had got was about 18,000, and I'm never again. Only reason why, like I said, my credit was still wasn't that good when I traded my car in, because I had late payments and stuff. Like, forget it. Only time my credit was messed up in the second round was because I was up here going to Uber Eats. I was an Uber Eats driver. Yep, Uber Eats driver, and yeah. That's a story time. I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I'm so excited. My stuff has been discharged. I'm very ecstatic. But like I said, I'm not gonna F it up. I'm gonna be very smart, like I said. I've been at my job for almost 2 years, damn near. A year and 4 months. 1+ years. Like, come on now, so as long as I keep the dang on job like I am right now at this moment, I'll be good. But anyways, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna get up on up out of here. Y'all have a good rest of y'all Thursday. Peace out.